What is going on, you guys? GT Jesse here, and in today's video this is actually going to be part one of a multi-part series where we are prepping the STI for SubieFest Texas 2024. I went to SubieFest in 2023. Honestly, it's one of the best motorsport events that I've been to. There is drifting, there is sim racing, there is a car show, there's meet and greets with Bucky Lasek and professional race car drivers. It's overall a really great event, but my car is going to be in the show, and the setup that it has right now, I've done some work on it over the course of the past year since I took it to SubieFest last year, but I'm going to be changing up quite a few things, and so this is going to be part one of a multi-part video where basically just going to be taking you through all of the different things that I'm changing up for my car to get it ready for SubieFest. In today's video, we're going to be focusing on paint work. I'm actually not doing the paint work myself. I am taking it to a shop to get powder coated. So let me go on ahead and show you the parts that we're going to get painted, and then we'll head over to the shop and get everything dropped off, and then we'll cut back into the video when it's time to pick everything up and get it back installed. So let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, y'all, first thing we're gonna be doing today is getting these wheels off. The other thing that we're going to be doing is taking off all of these painted Perrin engine bay dress-up pieces. Get all of these teal and pink pieces powder coated. It's going to look a little bit off right now, but it's gonna tie into the final setup very nicely. So the wheels are off the car, and we've got it up on jack stands, and it is just blisteringly hot here in Texas. I'm drenched in sweat. It's the middle of August, so good times. Always a little bit sketchy when you put your car up on 4 jack stands. You just really have to, you know, take your time with it and make sure it's not coming off balance as you're jacking up the different corners. That is done, so wheels are pretty much ready to get loaded up into the back of the Forester. But before we do that, we're gonna go on ahead and take the engine bay dress-up pieces off. Got a basic socket set with Allen wrenches. This is basically a panel puller kit, I forget what they call it, but basically all of these little push tab things. I don't know why the name of them is slipping my mind right now, but we've got a special tool to take those out. This kit is on Amazon for like 20 bucks. Guys, if you're working on your car at all, it makes life a lot easier. I'm going to link it in the description, because trying to fight with these things with a screwdriver, you're just going to end up snapping them and breaking them over time. We've got some Ziploc baggies so that we can label them and keep all of our spare bolts organized, since, like I said, it's going to be a couple weeks before I pick these pieces up, and I don't want to forget which bolts and which screws go where. So let's go on ahead and get started. All right, y'all, so everything is off of the STI. Wheels are off, engine bay dress-up is off, and it's time to go on ahead and get it loaded up into the Forester, and then we're gonna head over to Graphene and drop it off for powder coating. Take 3, because the first 2 takes were cringy according to my wife, but the Subaru Forester is loaded up. We got my wheels in the back. You can probably see here. We are probably about 30 minutes out of Graphene Motorsports, which the only downside to Graphene is it's like an hour and 10 minutes away from my house, but it's worth it because they're one of the best Subaru and performance tuning shops in the DFW Metroplex. They also sponsor the show team that I'm a part of, so anytime I get a chance, I like to bring them my business. But they have a really cool shop, really good people work in the shop, so hopefully when we get there, I'll give you guys a quick tour and we can meet some of the guys and show you what the inside of the shop looks like. And we're here. Yeah, pull up to over there where the sign says Graphene. See the bus? The little K-van? Mm-hmm. So that's the one that I'm going to be wrapping.
That's cool. Can I park here?
I mean, can you park right out front?
Oh, I thought this was the front.
No, this is for Datsun. It's
Datsun tuning?
Yeah. Just because I'm going to be dropping, I don't know where they're going to want my wheels, but I don't want to have to carry them a long distance. That's the place doing it. Yeah, probably. Yep.
Hey, look at all these Subarus.
Yeah, because it's Graphene. Shoot.
Cooler than yours.
They're cooler than mine. And hello, this is Sean, man with the plan, owner of Graphene. Hello. Hi. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good.
What are you doing? Lexi, chill out.
All right, so we are on our way back to Kraken Motorsports to pick up the wheels. They've had them for a couple weeks now, but I wasn't really in a rush to get them because I was on vacation and I was out of town. But I'm back and the wheels are done. So we're heading out to Kraken to see what they look like. Also the engine bay dress-up pieces, we got those powder coated as well. So let's go on ahead. We got about another hour and 10 minutes left in Dallas rush hour. So we'll go ahead and get over there. I'll put the camera down and see how they turned out. As you can tell, we are obviously not at Kraken Motorsports right now. And I actually did not get a video of the pickup. And there's a very specific reason for that, because even though I'd called Texas Powder Pros, their powder coating partner, first thing in the morning, confirmed when the wheels would be ready, called Kraken, confirmed that they would have them ready for pickup. I pulled into the parking lot after making the hour-and-a-half drive across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in rush hour to pick up the wheels and put my brother's truck in park. I was borrowing my brother's truck to go and pick up the wheels, put it in park, checked my phone because it had been in the glove box for the whole drive down. And I had a text message from Kraken saying the wheels were not going to be ready and that I would have to come back the next day to pick them up. And so I guess there was a problem with the powder coating machinery and it caused a delay. And so I went in and I talked to the guys there. And fortunately, we were able to work something out so that I did not have to go back and pick them up because it would have been 3 hours wasted to pick them up the first time, another 3 hours to pick them up the second time. I would have had to arrange another ride, and it would have just been, super hectic. So fortunately, they were able to take care of me. And so the guys, a couple of them, Mad Max, special shout out to you, my guy. The guys stayed late. I hooked it up. It wasn't their fault, right? I guess there was an issue with the powder coating equipment. And they partnered with Texas Powder Pros, who did an absolutely freaking amazing job on the powder coating. The wheels turned out so good. The engine bay pieces turned out so good. I can't wait to show you guys. We're gonna go ahead and get these installed right now. I'm gonna show you what they look like real quick. But before we do, I'm actually going to put a graphene coating on all of the parts because it is fresh powder. So I wanna protect it as much as I possibly can. And so I'm gonna show you guys that process as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at the wheels. I can show you guys what they look like. Boom. So you've got that nice Subaru Gold. Turned out super good. And then I've even got one over here kind of propped up on the car so you can see what it's gonna look like on the white. Like I said, I can't be any happier with how they turned out. So again, huge shout out to Kraken and Texas Powder Pros for getting it done. Cannot wait to get these guys installed. But let's go ahead and jump into the ceramic coating process. And graphene actually is what I'm using this time. So even though the wheels look really clean, I want them pristine and ready to accept the graphene coating so it'll have just the best bond possible, repel brake dust, and just protect the finish. And so to do that, to prep the surface, I'm just gonna use a little IPA solution. And this is not your grandfather's IPA solution. This is isopropyl alcohol, not India Pale Ale. And it's basically just a mix of like 80% water, 20% isopropyl alcohol. And so I'll spray that on, wipe it off, and then I'll apply the graphene coating once everything's dry. This is the ceramic coating that we're going to be using. It's from a company called 20H, 70 milliliters. Okay, so pretty standard. Got a buffing cloth, applicator, gloves. Oh, those are gloves. Those are like nitrile gloves, more nitrile glove, applicator cloth. And then this is the foam applicator pad that we will wrap the cloths around as we do the application. So first wheel coating is done, and these are a high gloss finish on this powder coating, so it's already super shiny. I honestly don't really notice a difference in the shine level. Well, maybe a little bit. It's hard to say. I think it depends on how the light hits it. But given these wheels are just freshly powder coated and we used a high gloss finish on them, I wouldn't expect the coating to add that much shine to them. Main reason for the coating is to help protect the finish and repel brake dust. Anyways, we got 3 more wheels to go, so onward and upward. And then the last thing we're going to be installing is these new lug nuts for a Mishimoto. I actually got these on Amazon, and they're really affordably priced. They were only like $100, which in the world of lug nuts nowadays really isn't that bad. You can spend pretty much as much money as you want on lug nuts nowadays. So I'll link these into the description, but they are this nice kind of anodized red finish. They're going to look really good on the gold wheels. They come with 2 sockets here. This one's specifically for the locking nuts. This one is specifically for the standard nuts, but they both have this nice kind of coating on it that'll help protect the finish of the wheels and prevent the wheels from getting scratched up when I'm putting these on and off. But this is a really clever design, guys. Like, if you remember back in the day, locking lug nuts used to have a very specific kind of pattern, and that pattern was really easy to spot for thieves. But if you look at these lug nuts and you compare them to the standard lug nuts, you really can't notice a difference between the two. So if somebody were trying to steal my wheels, they would basically get to this locking one and wonder why their socket wasn't working. But if you look at it, it looks like a regular socket, but it only fits into the locking one. Whereas if we try to fit that one into the standard one, it doesn't fit. And if we try to fit the standard one into the locking one, it doesn't fit. So really cool design, really affordable price. Seem like they're pretty good quality. They're gonna look great with the new wheels. So we'll be getting these installed today as well. All right, y'all, let's check it out. So we got the wheels on, fresh powder, new lug nuts. We got the gold and red theme going there. And then if we pan over to the engine bay here, it's a little dark. Let's see if it adjusts. Okay. And we have fender shrouds, EBCS cover, alternator cover, radiator cooling plate, and then of course we've got the fender shroud on the driver's side as well. All right, y'all, so all the parts are on the car, and you know, big shout out to Kraken Motorsports and Texas Power Pros for making it happen. If you look in the background there, you can see the wheels on the Wave livery, and as you may have heard me mention already, the Wave livery is on its way out, so it's going to be going into retirement soon. We've got GT Jesse STI V2 livery on the way, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we're going to have that on before SPOCOM and before SubieFest, but honestly, I love how the gold wheels turned out. It is really that classic Subaru gold color, true to the Subaru kind of motorsport, Subaru Rally roots, and honestly couldn't be any happier with how it turned out. The powder coating job is beautiful from Texas Powder Pros, so big shout out to the guys over there and the guys over at Kraken. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below, but until next time, we'll catch you later. Goodbye.